Great morning, everyone. This is Tina C. Hines, your life transformation specialist. It has been quite some time since I have been on this platform, and part of the reason is because um, I really have been focusing on TikTok platform, and I guess now is perfect time more than any other time to start building out this channel. Um, I have a few short videos, short takes, is that what they're called? Videos. However, there are more videos will be coming. But I am just going to build out this platform. Excuse me. And for those of you who are new to watching me, my name is Tina C. Hines. I am a certified life coach, and I am also an intuitive healer, clairvoyant, medium, and empath. People always ask, well, how did you know you had these gifts? It is part of my mother's side of the family. It runs 5 generations deep. And today I wanted to acknowledge that there are a lot, when I say a lot, millions, let me put a number to it, millions of people around the globe who are waking up this morning and tapping on their TikTok app and realizing that it's not open. And as I myself went to go open the application, something came to me. And as I have over the past few days observed people sharing their heartfelt feelings about the app and what it has done for them and their families and the connections that it has made and how it's educated them in certain areas. I also recognized the emotional feelings that were starting to come to the surface. And oftentimes, when I am coaching and my clients are talking about a myriad of phases that they're going through, not just a physical loss of a loved one, but also loss in many areas. And one of the one thought that I try to get them to acknowledge is when you lose your job, you're going through a form of grief. When a relationship ends, you're going through a form of grief. So now that millions of people are losing their access to TikTok, you're going through a form of grief. Now, you probably didn't even look at it that way. You're just going through the motions of what you're starting to feel as you're watching some of your friends' videos and you're reflecting on how you connected to them, but there are stages of grief. Grief. So I got my notebook because I want to share this with you. So there are five stages of grief. There is denial. There is anger. There is bargaining. There is depression, and there is acceptance. And I would love to know, where do you feel that you're at in the five stages of grief as it pertains to TikTok? So when we think about the denial, it's as if, oh, it's not going to happen. I'm going to keep moving and I'm going to keep doing everything that I've been doing in the past when it comes to the platform. I'm going to keep creating my videos. I'm going to keep saving some of the videos that I like. I'm going to keep, engaging with some of my followers and my friends that I've connected with on this platform who have sort of become family. And so you still start going through the same motions that you were doing previously because you're denying that it's not going to happen. And many people have said this. This is not going to happen. They're going to get overturned. And you're also in the phase of it's going to come back. Certain things are going to be done, and we're going to have a flip of the switch, and the TikTok will be back. So you're going through that phase of denial. There are some people who are in that space. There are some people who have been in that space from the time they learned that the application would possibly go away. So then, number two is the anger. You're upset because so many people have built businesses off of this platform. So many people have quit their jobs to lean more into their zone of genius of that business, and they have flourished in it. So many people have allowed their creativity to come to the surface and allowed themselves to shine. And so that is all being taken away from you, and you are in the midst of anger. You're upset that you're taking away my money. You're taking away my connections to my friends. You're taking away me reaching people outside of my community, my state, my country. And you're so angry about what the powers that be and the behaviors that they're displaying. And you're also relaying this on your social media and in conversations that you're having with people. Okay. And then the next one is the bargaining. The bargaining is you're making deals. You're like, yeah, listen, let's do X, Y, and Z. So this doesn't happen. Let's do the X, Y, and Z. So this does happen. And you start bargaining with yourself, with other people, um, about what it is that could possibly happen and what you can do in order to make it not happen. So then we have that. So again, we've gone through denial, we've gone through anger, and we've gone through bargaining. The next one is depression. Depression. Depression that so many people around the globe have probably experienced at one point in their life. And now, with the loss of this application, you may be going into this spiral. Some people will say, well, it's just an application. Go to one of the other apps and start using it. But you're still in anger about one of the other apps as well. So you have this sense of sadness that comes over you of, I'm so used to seeing this follower and sharing their information. I'm so used to when I'm stuck, I can go key in a few keywords, put in a few keywords, and um, get the answer to my question really quickly, like in less than 3 minutes. Um, there's this overwhelming sense of sadness and uneasiness, and you're up in arms trying to figure out, well, what do I do now? Because many people used to wake up and be like, oh, let me go see what so and so, what I missed during the time I was asleep. And now that's taken away. So you go through the depression. And at some point, I don't know when that point will be because I can't tell you, you um, hit the acceptance. You hit the acceptance. So if the app does not come back, you accept that it has happened and you start to identify where else can I go on social media to continue the relationships that I've built over the years, to continue building my business in a way that I haven't been able to build it in the past. Um, and at the same time, you learn to live while accepting or while keeping the memories. You learn to live while keeping the memories. And the memories are there because you've shared them on other platforms. The memories are there because you have downloaded some of your videos, or you still have them in your mobile device or on your phone, you have them saved somewhere, and you reflect on it, on those memories. So, those are the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Where do you feel that you are lying in your stage of grief from the loss of TikTok. Allow me to go a little bit deeper with this. Um, so years ago, I had a discussion with people when they were going through the stages of grief as it pertains to the pandemic. And one of the things that I said to people that it just said something off in them was the pandemic gave you certain things that you asked for. However, it came with restrictions. Now, people will ask, well, what the hell does that mean, Tina? Because no, nobody wants to lose a loved one like many people did during the pandemic. But what do you mean? And I go, 9 times out of 10, at some point, you probably asked for, you probably said you and put it out in the atmosphere. I need more time with family. Very simple. I need more time with my family. You probably put into the atmosphere, oh, I just wish I could work from home. I wish I could work from home. And the pandemic allowed you to work from home, allowed you to get the time with the family, but it came with conditions. So you couldn't leave the home. Many of us couldn't leave for a period of time. But when you wanted to work from home, you actually wanted to be able to run your little errands, meet up with friends for lunch in between, get some things done that you didn't have the time to do or the space wasn't created to do it because you were working your 9 to 5 to take care of your family. So universe was like, I like to call it universe Gus, God, universe source was like, I'm giving you the opportunity to work from home, but you can't leave home like you would normally want to. So you asked for the time with the family, but the condition was, I'm giving you time with your family, but for a period of time, you're going to have to help school your children. You're going to have to become their teachers. You didn't want that. So it came with conditions that didn't work for you because you still got what you asked for. You got the opportunity to work from home. You got the time to spend with the family, but it wasn't packaged how you envisioned it in your head. So as we look at the loss of this platform for if it's temporary or if it's long term, think about what it was distracting you from. Think about how you procrastinated in certain areas that should have had your undivided attention. Think about in between all the goodness that you saw, some of the not so good experiences that were had, and how some people all of a sudden gained a lot of audacity over a period of time. As I said, many people don't know on this platform, but as you get to know me, my gift speaks, and my gift speaks very loudly. And I started sharing in August of last year that there were shifts that are about to take place. And the reason why I tried to prepare some people was just you can gain the momentum. So you can, it's like running a race. So you can start off with a nice even pace. And once you are getting close to the finish line, you can go. At the time, I didn't know exactly what the shift was what it was going to be. However, in time, it revealed itself. And in the midst of its revelation, it's like, okay, so now what are you going to do about it? And for the most part, some people were in the denial stage of the loss and not doing anything. Gus, God Universe Source, tries to get our attention in many ways. Now, let me be clear. This app has been amazing. It has connected me with so many phenomenal individuals around the globe. But I can also say that at certain points, it can be a distraction, just like any other app. It could be a distraction. And it can allow you to stop focusing on the things that you truly, truly should be focusing on. And now you are being given the opportunity to focus on whatever it is you've been ignoring or procrastinating. Now, for me, I always talk about healing. I talk about you healing pieces of you that perhaps you felt were healed but were swept under the rug. Healing looks different for everybody. It's not a lateral thing. Healing could be from a past emotional trauma, big T or little t. Healing could be from a relationship. Healing could be from some not so positive thoughts or negative thoughts, as people like to say. Healing can show up in many forms. Healing could be learning to practice self love, self care, soul care. All of that is a part of healing. And you're being guided to just pause, press the pause button for a minute and sit with yourself in the midst of that pause. And for me, I always like to encourage individuals to release, surrender. And what I mean by that in this space is start writing. If you are in the 5 stages of grief regarding TikTok and the loss of it for this period of time, write about it. Yes, I know there are so many people thinking about it, speaking about it in videos, but some of that yuckiness that's sitting within you should probably be written down. Get it out of you so you can begin your journey of healing. Let me be clear, healing's going to be different for everybody based on your experiences, based on your education, based on your relationships. It's always going to look different when you're in the process of healing. But that is what my encouragement is for you during this time of, let's say, sabbatical from TikTok. Allow this to be your moment, your hour, your day, your week, your month, your year of healing. Now, if you are uncertain where to start, aside from journaling, and you feel that you would benefit from some guidance, as always, I invite you to schedule a breakthrough session with me. Now, since many of you are new, you're probably saying, well, what is a breakthrough session? A breakthrough session is a time like a coaching session, but we tap into one specific area. For this intent, it's the 5 stages of grief for the loss of TikTok. Or if you have something else that you need to work through on your healing journey, it's your opportunity to start releasing. And what I mean by releasing is not let it go, It's releasing so you can start gaining the tools that you need in order to navigate your life in spite of what you may be experiencing, to avoid falling down the infamous rabbit hole and struggling to get up out of it. The breakthrough sessions are for about 30 minutes. Sometimes they go longer, but it would allow you to express what you are experiencing, gain some tools to start working through it. And I would be delighted to help you navigate that if you feel that you need the support. I want to just thank you, thank you, thank you again. This is my first official video on YouTube and my first official live on YouTube. And many more are coming. And I am excited that I get to connect with individuals in a space that I have not fully tapped into and used to its full capacity. I also want to say to you, the 5 stages of grief are real, very, very real, and encourage you to honor, encourage you to honor whatever it is that you're feeling, because your emotions are real and we don't ignore or suppress them. You allow yourself to express them as you see fit. And I just I just wanted to that was just sitting with me. Um, a lot is going to be shared over the next week or so as I start going live a little bit more and you all get to know me, um, like the people on TikTok got to know me. And I'm so looking forward to it. So if you're watching the replay, please comment. I would love your constructive feedback. I don't look at things as criticism. I would love your constructive feedback. And I want to wish you all an amazing, amazing Sunday. I may be on later because the one thing I didn't share is um, I am currently located in Morocco. And so there is a 6 hour time difference. So it's very, very light here because it is 11 o'clock a.m. here on Sunday morning. So I want to wish you all an amazing day, and I'll probably be back later. Take care.